Justice for Mohbad, oh my people. Mona can't see how Wummi take implicate herself. Why Wummi will remain the prime suspect to wetin happen to Mohbad. Wunmi no go lie for Iyabo Ojo na. No. Mohbad na inside house na ikpa. My people, abeg, a lot of things don dey happen. Now justice for Mohbad just start. It just began, no be the one dey do before. Now we dey gradually get to the root of wetin kpai Imole, wetin kpai Mohbad. Guys, make we sit down together watch this video, because if una lis ten to this video, una go know say Wunmi dey lie, and she don use the lie take implicate herself. She don use the lie take expose herself. She don use the lie take let us know say she actually know wetin kpai Mohbad. Let's watch the video together. This na MOHBAD TV. Hit on the follow button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and remember to put up the post notification bell.
In the case, you see, you have people. Let me answer you now.
Instinct.
Let me answer you. Let me answer you. I've been following the case, but there's a lot of noise that you can't even focus on the facts. It's just that simple. All I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, let's be careful if this girl is actually innocent, because there's so many.
There's a saying.
Can you just please? I don't speak this way, please. Don't beg us. Don't beg us how to feel for one person. Are you just going to do some brainwork? You see, this is the thing I don't like. You're just being sympathetic to somebody. What do you mean by that? We're talking about a killing, a homicide case. Somebody's life is at stake here. If Mohbad was your son, would you be telling us?
No, Papa, I understand what you're saying.
If we can suspect anybody, the duty of innocence is lie on them. Dependent on them to prove themselves innocent. If they are innocent, no matter what we do, they will still be innocent, no matter what we do.
You know the thing, Papa, I think the thing is that we just want to be sure that we are not avoiding the real issues. But you see, every time Mohbad's father even comes into the picture, he distracts the case. He starts talking about Liam, he starts talking about land, he starts talking about something else. And you see, the truth
let me see
yes, sir.
Low profile in here, if it's only by you. I think the profile me, okay. But profile only on my blog. Okay. Go on, Bam TV.
Yeah. So what I think what Torpedo was trying to say just now is that, there's a saying that it is better to free 100 guilty men than to imprison one innocent man. Have you heard that saying?
And it is also yes. Better. It is also better to imprison a real culprit that committed the crime and have an innocent. And have an innocent being paid and going in to bear the burden on behalf of the perpetrator.
It's possible. The truth is,
there are so many possibilities in Nigeria.
Paparano, the truth is, in this case, my mind is not fully made up. I don't know if Wunmi did it. I don't know if the nurse did it. I don't know who did it. But I think what I do know is that nobody really knows. And there's a way everybody talks about it with such conviction and confidence as if they know. I think that's what's a bit scary. Because once you've made up your mind, you will ignore.
They don't want to talk to me. They like talking to people who can answer them. I don't know where you are.
Bam TV.
Yes.
Sorry. Bam TV. I love your kind of independent.
Yes, Paparano, I want to answer your question.
Please, can you hold on?
Please, Desire, Rotimi speaking.
Sorry. Bam, you see, you said something which is the last one I'm going to hold on to. You're trying to make everybody innocent until proven guilty, okay? We are not just want to be dragging an individual or putting blame on any one of them, but we see conspiracy, we sense conspiracy in all of this whole cause. Okay? If Wunmi's words, Baba Mohbad's words, Adura words are not correlating, we want to go to higher evidence. We don't want to believe any one of them. Okay? Yeah. Now, what we're trying to do here is to look at digital forensic.
Okay.
which is more superior to whatsoever they are trying to do.
Sure.
For instance, the first storyline of how Mohbad died was narrated by his mother, Mama Mohbad.
Okay.
I'm telling you, the one that is tenable, the one that all of us could look at and bring something out of it. That this woman gave birth to Mohbad. Fortunately, she was in that house temporarily before his demise. And thank God, Wummi came out and corroborated the fact in one of the things this woman said, that we were supposed to go and meet this woman on Monday from the show, which is Monday morning, to Ikorodu. They were in Ikorodu together, which they promised this woman 5 million naira. And they were going to do shoppings for her shops. Okay? This woman narrated a very full-fledged story for every one of us. How she didn't see them and how she put a call across to them. Mohbad was unreachable, but fortunately she was reaching Wummi. She narrated this story for us on Monday, and she emphatically said Mohbad died on Monday. 2 different interviews, TVC and Arise TV. They are there on the YouTube, right?
Okay, the mom said Mohbad died on a Monday.
Yes, exactly. That is the story.
But how did she know when he died? Just because he was unreachable, right? She sort of...
No, she couldn't reach Mohbad, but she reached Wummi.
Okay, but Mr. Rotimi, please. Mr. Rotimi, please.
Hold on.
Your mom can call you, and you may not want to talk at that time. You tell your spouse, let me answer that phone.
You didn't get it.
Okay.
She called. Mohbad phone was switched off. The Wummi now said Mohbad was sleeping. Okay? Bam TV, are you there?
Very possible. Yes, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, no, I'm not blaming anybody.
Okay, no, I'm with you.
She was unable to reach Mohbad. But fortunately, she was reaching the wife.
Okay.
Which eventually the wife said around 12 that, do you sleep with my son? She said, yeah, they slept in the same room. Okay? Fine.
Okay.
The woman said she was fasting and she saw Mohbad image and so on and so forth. And she called back. She was expecting that because she was expecting Wummi to call her back. If Mohbad wakes up, right? I want to speak to my son. She now said, I was still the one that called them again around 3 p.m.
Okay.
And that was when Wummi raised the alarm of Mohbad's death to her.
Well, 3 p.m. on Tuesday or Monday?
On Monday.
Right?
Monday story. That was our storyline. It was on Monday. Okay. Now, furthermore, if Wummi now agreed that, okay, I called, my mother-in-law were supposed to go and meet her.
Yes.
That means that statement, that storyline from Mama Mohbad,
it's true.
we could hold it as truth or fact. Yeah. Okay. Now, for us to further, not to believe Mama Mohbad, not to believe Wummi, is to go above them, do a forensic.
Okay.
Which is phone, one of the digital forensic, right? For the 2 of them. Which can actually see the date Mama Mohbad called. Let's say she called on Tuesday and she's claiming she called on Monday.
Okay. I get
Are you there? Now, the best thing for us to do, the best thing for us to push as public is to request police do phone forensic between Wummi and Mama Mohbad. To establish the fact that Mama says she called. All of us are be carrying that Mama called on Monday. Mama could be lying. She could forget that it was on Tuesday. Right? To put Wummi on, not to put Wummi on the tight corner. Because Wummi, she said emphatically like that her husband died on Tuesday. But some of us say, we don't believe you. We believe your mother-in-law. But if we say, okay, we want to disbelieve your mother-in-law, then let's go for higher lead or evidence that could nail 2 of you to attestate for either you or Mama Mohbad. Okay, you are lying, Mama Mohbad is right. Or you are right, Mama Mohbad is wrong. The only thing that will make us to do that, to authenticate that, is phone forensic, which the public demand for them to do. I don't think that's too much. That's number 1. Now, looking at the CCTV Mohbad house, it has been widely said that they were not working.
Okay.
Yeah, where they were, that is what they believe. But Yabo told us that there was camera outside the gate that is working, according to Yabo narrative. Yeah, because she said that camera was outside
But that camera cannot see
that God bless you. What we require, that camera outside, where is the storage? It's part of the digital forensic. Why do we need the storage? We want to see the inflow of people to Mohbad's house from Monday to Tuesday.
Yes.
Okay. If we could get this, whatever anybody is saying is going to corroborate that statement. Yes. If not say, I came in Tuesday, I injected Mohbad, forensic will look at it. Okay, the camera says, oh no.
But Mr. What day did they go to the hospital?
On Tuesday, according to them.
So what you're trying to say is that on Tuesday they carried a day-old corpse to the hospital. Is that what we're saying?
That is what it is, because when they got to the hospital...
No. Yeah, but do you think that's plausible?
Mohbad died at night, according to Wummi. The night my husband supposed to die. So it...
Just hold on. Now, if they took Mohbad to hospital and the doctor say rigor mortis, you know the law of rigor mortis, my dear sister. You are very intelligent. If you go back to... Steve, it has dropped still. So do you understand what I mean? That when they observe the body and they say rigor mortis, this is what nailed them furthermore. To say, come on, it's a second stage of death. Rigor mortis has set in. So we now look at, we will start to believe you guys that this guy died on Tuesday. If the law of rigor mortis will look at it, say, Otigon.
But did you see that video where they were saying Mohbad is dead? That first video we all saw with the guys carrying him on their legs.
It could even be recorded on Saturday itself.
I think we're going too far now. You know, we're not meditation.
No. If I will believe that video, I'm telling you now, if I will believe that video, right? The CCTV or the law of rigor mortis, you want to useless it now.
No, but that body we saw in that car, no rigor mortis. Because
what
when the boys were moving,
what if that video was shot? What if that video was shot on Monday and kept it?
But why? You see, I think what we're doing is a little bit like we're thinking everybody's trying to kill Mohbad, and there's this big conspiracy that everybody. I mean, are you telling me those three guys in the car too are part of the conspiracy? They're lying that. So basically, they're carrying a rigor mortis body on them, crying as if this person just died right now.
TV, are you not saying that
you observe
your favor?
Hold on.
If you are debating, please don't use things that are just slip of tongue, things that are just commonly, that are just commonly overlooked. There are some things you overlook in discussions. Okay, there are still even like simple mistakes that doesn't amount to crime. Those things you overlook it. Otherwise, it's not going to help us anyway.
Yeah.
We are trying to be honest and know what happened to this guy. It is not for any fun or for just...
Sorry, I'm talking
somebody. The statement
about the scars on their face.
The statement, we'll go to the scars. The statement you're stating that the night that Mohbad died, that Baba Mohbad came. We only Baba Mohbad didn't go there the night that... The only night that Baba Mohbad went that Mohbad died.
Wummi said he died that night. Now go check her interview. He said the night my husband died.
That Baba came. Don't end it there. That Baba came. End it with that Baba came. If she ended with that, so don't remove that. When you remove that, then that becomes problematic. And maybe she only said the night that my husband died is a different case. She's saying that day, she was trying to say the night of the day my husband died, that day that came. Please leave it for that place. I know if you guys want to throw shade at each other, then you can do those things. But some things you just overlook it. Look at the things, look at the areas we are focusing on. The rigor mortis that Rotimi just mentioned. In rigor mortis, one of the law of rigor mortis is it set in at least an average of 2 hours after death. So if by 4:30 there was rigor mortis on that body, it means Mohbad has died before 2:30.
Yeah.
Mohbad has died before the nurse came, right?
But would the nurse cover that?
If there's any evidence.
But why would the nurse put herself I mean, she being paid to lie?
We are looking at sheer intent here, like a common intent to commit a crime. Conspiracy. Okay, look at it now. This is almost 18 months. This guy They claimed Mohbad was transferred in the process of them taking Mohbad to the hospital. They were taking him with a car that we never knew about, that we never knew of the car. We never saw anybody coming out telling us it was my car. That is a neighbor's car. Okay, we never saw anything as such. They claimed they used a neighbor's car to transport Mohbad. They got on to a point. They had to transfer Mohbad to a motorbike. So are we seeing, and they claimed that particular day was heavily trafficked. So you guys be transferring Mohbad to a motorbike and nobody can corroborate that. Everything that happened to Mohbad is only close to them. It's only close to them. And when they report it, there are these discrepancies that are not making sense. It's not making sense. And their willingness to talk about it also shows that something is wrong. The timing is wrong. And there are a lot of conspiracy that comes from themselves. When Wummi comes out and is saying that industrial gods do not want her to talk about what killed her husband. What is she insinuating?
Industrial gods
Do not want her to talk.
You know, the truth is, I think she's grieving she's grieving.
That is beyond grieving.
In a weird way. She's grieving, but she's having to defend herself while grieving.
So you only start defending yourself naturally when you sense that either something is coming to attack you, okay, or maybe that is which you're trying to set yourself apart from. You might be innocent and you feel like getting attacked and you defend yourself, or sometimes you feel guilty. Okay, that's how you defend yourself. Their body language, the languages they use to qualify what happened, it's wrong. And these are people with lawyers. If this is the best they can do with their lawyers, it shows that we need more intense investigation. Okay, if you say Mohbad had rigor mortis 4:30 p.m. on Tuesday, 4:30 minus 2 hours, that gives you almost 2:30. The nurse says she came 2:30. Did she meet Mohbad dead? That's what it's saying. Rigor mortis debunk them. So unless they want to tell me some other things, it's crazy for them to even be able to narrate what happened. There's no big deal that me, Papa Rhino, I'm in a house and a nurse came, which is a common practice. The practice of using nurse is something common, though it's illegal. By the Nigerian Medical Act, it's illegal. No nurse should prescribe medication or even be administering
auxiliary nurse
without a doctor. It's wrong. If truly there was a nurse, if truly there was a nurse that administered into Mohbad, it is not Wummi's fault. That is not Wummi's offense. If truly there exists such, every little thing that happened there on her own side, we can count it as negligence. Okay? But now the question is, what led to the calling of this nurse? Some claim that he punched through a glass and he sustained an injury on somewhere in the back of his forearm. When you punch through a glass, where do you sustain injury? That is not clear. You sustain injury in the back, somewhere, your fist. Not fist. And they said he bled profusely. It seems like a cooked story. And the mode of him being announced dead is also crazy. Look at the mode of his burial as well. Burying that particular, this is a celebrity. He fits almost 15 people in his house. They had to even buy a casket of 45,000 or 20 something thousand, whatever, to put him in there. Look at how he was placed there. Okay, and this is somebody who has history of assault, bullying, and all of these things. I mean, people have got to ask questions. And when you ask questions, the only thing they tell you is that don't ask. Okay, the nurse has spoken. Hey, even if anything you have to speak, the first person to speak and convince the whole world should be the wife. But she can't stand it. Her conscience is fighting her. Whenever they ask her, whenever they ask her what killed your husband, you see her start saying, I know a nurse was involved. The bully was bullied. What is all of this? The bully came.
Well, Papa, until the whole of Nigeria is against you, I don't think we're in a position to really know how Wummi feels. I think it's a very strange place to be when you lose.
Mom, there is no feeling anywhere. There is no feeling. There is no feeling.
Okay,
Bam, hold on, Bam. Let me drop this.
Please, let me just finish this.
You are continuing.
I'll be quiet.
Continue, Bam. You are
I don't think, I'm not saying.
Bam, you want to continue? Just hold on. Let me drop to your talk. Do you know that Adegoke Timothy had a widow?
Is that the guy that was killed?
Yes, in Osho.
The hotel. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Do you saw how she comport herself when she was interviewed?
How old was she?
Oh, you didn't check it?
I didn't see that, but I just feel that I've seen Wummi's videos.
No, you don't.
Wummi are just Gen Z.
Forget about the age. She knows better because she's not sleeping with men since 13 years of age. Are you telling me that she's young?
Yeah, but promiscuity is not murder.
We need to forget about the Gen Z.
Promiscuity is not murder. Say somebody they sleep with people, no me say a key person.
Yeah, she know what she do. She know. There is no way people going to come out keep calling Wummi. If she, if Wummi, please, I beg, stop defending this lady.
So because many people persecute her,
I'm telling you, Sobo said that when she was fighting Mohbad, is going to separate them. She said that she would choke him with a knife. She's kind of person using knife to fight people. Come on. Listen here now. She's using knife and fight people. She's aggressive. Can't you see how she talk? She said Baba Ben this guy neck. Only I say Baba Ben Mohbad neck. Baba bury Mohbad. Baba talk to nurse. Baba do this. Look at what nurse said yesterday. I don't know Baba. What are you telling me here? Wummi lie. It's Wummi.
She may even be lying.
This. I'm always going to say it's Wummi and her mother did this to Mohbad. Innocent so is going place to place to find people to fight for him. You think that is easy? All the time, Baba fighting for property. Baba, she fighting for property too. You think that's why she's fighting? Wummi, she's poor like Mohbad. She's fighting how to survive. That's why she's fighting. Baba want benefit. Baba have right to take Mohbad's money because Mohbad is a boy. Mohbad supposed to take care of Baba in Muslim Islam. What are you telling me here? Baba have right to fight for Mohbad property. He have brothers and sisters. They need to chop some of the money. Not only Wummi, she's trying to protect everything for Liam. Are you kidding me? Go and do the DNA and let's give that innocent boy his benefit. Go and do the DNA if he want to. Why are you lying? I'm a woman. I will never do this to my husband. Can you do this to your husband too? No. Going around lying. Baba won the property. Baba won this. Iyabo Ojo said Mohbad died in the house. See, Wummi will never lie to Iyabo Ojo. That is what she said. She told that lady Mohbad died in the house. She too said Mohbad died in the house. Next is coming out telling us different things here. Are you kidding me? You can see this lady kill this boy. It's not like we are accusing her. She did it.
Queen, sorry ma. I want to give an answer to this woman. She said because of the industry gods are threatening her not to talk, and she said she was grieving. So she wasn't grieving when she rained curses on her father-in-law. She wasn't grieving when she insulted with justice seeker, when she bullied their own kids. She wasn't grieving when she said, she wasn't grieving, no. Abi, because now you were saying she was grieving. That was why she was not coming out. The same energy that she used to employ Adamu lawyer, the same energy that she used to cook up lies for 18 months. Can't she use the same energy to tell
She
us what
was
happened
grieving. She said,
from the
Mubad
onset?
Tiku, Liam Ku, or what she said. She was grieving. She's saying that Liam Ku, Mubad Tiku. What are you telling me here? How Mubad going to take that innocent boy death? She know what happened to Mubad. She need to come out and tell us the truth. Wummi Mubad already told her she's going to suffer. That suffering she's doing. You think that Mubad talk just like that? That is what she faces. She will never relax. Trust me. Going around lying. Every interview is different. Everything is different. Only you. See, everything is different.
Queen, can I ask you a question? What if after all this you said today, right? Let's just assume after all these things you said today, let's say the coroner's report comes out in a week's time now, and the coroner says, well, we found an arsenal of toxic chemicals in his body that his heart failed, and that's why he died. If the coroner gives that, I'm just theorizing here, I'm not saying that's what they'll say, I'm just saying, if the coroner gives you that result, will you change your mind, Queen?
I'm not going to change my mind.
So you see,
I see Mubad. I'm not changing my mind because I see Mubad in my dream. What she do?
Yeah. I don't think Queen cares about the facts. Queen has made up her mind, but me, I just feel I have not made up my mind.
Woman, she's a tourist. She's a tourist. See, we have the same lady in America did the same thing.
If they are going to bring a different result, if they are going to bring a different result, that does not change the fact that the release of the house has been.
That's why my sister, she kept poison.
I don't even think it's about justice for MOHBAD. I don't think anything is even about justice for MOHBAD. There's a witch hunt.
She's smarter than you guys, man.
And it's quite shameful.
Madam Bam TV. Can I ask you a question, please?
No, you can't ask me. Let me finish.
Madam Bam TV, now she's talking about poison. She don't know what is inside that.
Madam, what do you think happened to the release of the house? A new house. What happened to the release of the house? And after they quickly go and repair the railing.
Mama Mubad said everything to them. That's what she said.
The courts have exonerated Prime Boy, which means there was no fight. Which means there was no fight.
Mama Mubad said they beat him to death. That is what she said.
There was no fight. Where did Mubad win the fight at home? Queen, 1 minute, ma, please. If the court has exonerated
my sister, she did it.
Queen, calm down now, please, ma. If the court had exonerated Prime Boy that there was no video evidence to back it up that they had a fight at the show, that means there was no fight at the show. So if truly MOHBAD had an injury, where did the injury came from? Definitely, the release of the house is an evidence that there was the fight at the house. Not in the house. What happened to the railing? And after a TikTok analysis, why did they have to go and repair the railing immediately? There was a skeleton in their combo that is yet to be discovered, and we are not relenting until we get justice.
Papariano, when are we going to talk about these luminous, that luminous spray? Do you find a prospect in it? Do you think it's something the Nigerian police should look into? I also think there are so many intricacies to it, Papariano, and I know you've made your research, so. But if you look at that prospect of getting anything evidential from that house through a luminous spray, it means that that house was not touched, probably with the paint. So I see a cover up there. Is it a cover up to paint the house? However, there is still a very thin line if we can tread that part, or if the Baba MOHBAD legal team could look into this case and if this will not be another way of opening the whole thing. But let me go on. You see, in that luminous ray, from my own recent research, Papariano, and I indulge every one of you to go and do it. Go and do your own personal research, right? You see, it can pick blood traces even after some years. But it means that you have to get it right. In this case of justice, in this case of Mohbad as a case study, they've painted the house. Does it mean if the Nigerian police would have to use luminous spray to get any evidence out of the house, they need to scrape those places? Now, do they know exactly where there are blood splashes or anything, even if there are blood splashes with the new information we have? So this is the whole intricacies to me, and I feel we could talk about it, you know. Papa, you did it.
We could talk about what? Papa, we can talk here. What are you saying?
Yeah. Papariano, there was someone who came up the other time. She mentioned getting forensics evidences out of the house, Mohbad's house, if they could still get blood traces. You know, there is this issue that we have. The police are still saying they have not refuted the preliminary statements from the investigation they made.
Okay,
There was